Did you know that 70 of people live paycheck to paycheck? Let's change that starting today. We're going to dive into the world of financial literacy and explore the basics that will help you take control of your money first off. Let's define why. Financial literacy means it's the ability to understand and manage your finances effectively. You'll be able to make informed decisions about your money and achieve your financial goals. It's not just about saving money, it's about making smart financial choices now. Let's talk about the 503,020 rule. This is a simple way to allocate your income towards expenses and savings. It's not a hard and fast rule, but it's a great guideline to follow. You'll divide your income into three categories. Categories: 50 for necessary expenses like rent, utilities, and groceries. 30 for discretionary spending like dining out and entertainment, and 20 for saving and debt repayment. Let's break down what those necessary expenses are. You'll need to pay for are things like rent, utilities, food, and transportation. These are essential costs that you can't avoid. But remember, you can always find ways to reduce your expenses by negotiating a lower rent or finding ways to cook healthier meals at home. Discretionary spending is fun money. You can use it to treat yourself or your loved ones. But remember to balance your fun money with your savings goals. Don't forget to prioritize your savings and debt repayment. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and spend more than you should. Now let's talk about credit scores. Your credit score is a three-digit number that lenders use to determine your creditworthiness. It's based on your payment history, credit utilization, and credit age. You can think of it like a report card for your financial behavior. A good credit score can help you qualify for lower interest rates and better loan terms. It can also save you money in the long run. A bad credit score, on the other hand, can make it harder to get a loan or credit card, and you may end up paying higher interest rates. So, how can you improve your credit score? You can start by paying your bills on time and keeping your credit utilization ratio below 30. This means that you should only be using a small portion of your available credit. You can also monitor your credit report for errors and dispute any mistakes. Now let's talk about budgeting. You'll need to create a budget that accounts for all of your income and expenses. This will help you track your spending and stay on top of your finances. You can use a budgeting app or spreadsheet to make it easier. There are several types of budgets that you can use, including the zero-based budget and the envelope system. The zero-based budget means that you'll allocate every single dollar towards a specific expense or savings goal. The envelope system is a more visual way to budget, where you'll divide your expenses into categories and place the corresponding budget into an envelope. Let's talk about some common budgeting mistakes that people make. The first is not tracking expenses. You need to know where your money is going in order to make smart financial decisions. The second is not having a budget in place. You need a plan to guide your spending and savings. The third is not saving for emergencies. You never know when unexpected expenses will arise, and you'll need to have a cushion in place. Now let's talk about compound interest. Compound interest is the interest earned on both the principal amount and any accrued interest. It's a powerful tool for saving money and growing your wealth. Here's an example. Let's say you have a savings account that earns a 5 annual interest rate, and you deposit $1,000 into it. At the end of the first year, you'll have earned $50 in interest for a total balance of $150. But in the second year, you'll earn interest on the new balance of $10.50, so you'll earn $52 in interest for a total balance of $1.10. Compound interest can help you save money for long-term goals like retirement or a down payment on a house. It can also help you pay off debt faster by reducing the principal amount of your loan. Now, let's talk about One common financial myths that people believe: the first is that you need to have a lot of money to invest. The second is that you need a financial advisor to manage your money. The third is that credit cards are bad. The fourth is that savings accounts earn a lot of interest. The fifth is that you need to have a perfect credit score to get a loan. Let's debunk these myths. First off, you don't need a lot of money to invest. You can start with small amounts and grow your portfolio of our time. You don't need a financial advisor to manage your money. You can learn to manage your finances yourself and make smart decisions about your money. Credit cards can be useful tools when used responsibly and in moderation. Savings accounts may not earn a lot of interest, but they're still a safe and liquid place to store your money. You don't need a perfect credit score to get a loan, but a good credit score can help you qualify for better loan terms. Now, let's talk about finance. Goals. Setting financial goals is an important part of achieving financial literacy. You'll need to set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. These goals can be short-term or long-term and can include things like saving for a vacation or a down payment on a house. Let's talk about some common financial goal categories. The first is saving for retirement. You'll need to start saving for retirement early in order to take advantage of compound interest. The second is paying off debt. You'll need to prioritize your debt and create a plan to pay it off. The third is building an emergency fund. You'll need to save 3-6 months worth of expenses in case of unexpected expenses. Now, let's talk about some common financial goal mistakes that people make. The first is not having a clear goal in mind. You need to know what you're working towards in order to make smart financial decisions. The second is not having a plan to achieve your goal. You need a strategy to guide your actions and decisions. The third is not tracking your progress. You need to monitor your progress towards your goal in order to stay motivated and on track. Now, let's talk about financial literacy for kids. Teaching kids about financial literacy can help them develop healthy financial habits and make smart financial decisions. You can start by explaining basic financial concepts like saving and spending to them. You can also open a savings account for them and encourage them to contribute to it. Let's talk about some common barriers to financial literacy for kids. The first is lack of knowledge. Parents may not know where to start when it comes to teaching their kids about financial literacy. The second is lack of time. Parents may not have the time to teach their kids about financial literacy. The third is lack of resources. Parents may not have access to financial education resources. Now, let's talk about some common financial literacy myths that people believe. The first is that financial literacy is only for adults. The second is that financial literacy is only for the wealthy. The third is that financial literacy is only for those who are financially struggling. Let's debunk these myths. Financial literacy is for anyone who wants to take control of their money and achieve their financial goals. Whether you're a student or a retiree, you can benefit from financial literacy. It's not just for the wealthy. You can still achieve financial stability, even on a modest income. And it's not just for those who are struggling with debt. You can also use financial literacy to build wealth and achieve your financial goals. Now, let's talk about financial literacy or the future. As technology continues to evolve and change the way we interact with money, financial literacy will become even more important. You'll need to stay up to date on the latest financial trends and technologies in order to make smart financial decisions. Let's talk about some common financial trends that are shaping the future of finance. The first is the rise of digital banking. You'll need to understand how to use digital banking tools and apps to manage your money. Second is the growth of fintech. You'll need to understand how fintech companies are changing the way we interact with money. The third is the increasing importance of sustainability. You'll need to consider the environmental and social impact of your financial decisions. In conclusion, financial literacy is an essential skill for anyone who wants to take control of their money and achieve their financial goals. Whether you're struggling with debt or building wealth, Financial Literacy can help you make smart financial decisions and achieve your goals. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about financial literacy, be sure to check out our next video where we'll be discussing the top financial mistakes that people make and how to avoid them.